let's paint my nails. I actually did this blue because of my diversary, and blue is the colour of diabetes. And I figured I would do a little video that's not a blood sugar check, just to show that even though diabetes is a large part of my life, it is not my entire life. And as much as it seems like all I do and think about is diabetes because it's all I post, I do in fact have other interests. Painting my nails. Anyway, how are we all doing? Whenever I worked, I used to get my nails done all the time, and I loved having them done, but I do not miss sitting there for like an hour. I'm beginning to build a collection of these Essie nail varnishes, as I bought this one when I moved back to Fermanagh, and I've actually, for me, that's a lot of nail varnish used because I just kept redoing it in this colour. And then every time I go into Boots, I would try and choose another colour, but there's so many and I want them all that I get overwhelmed not by any. So recently branched out and bought this one, bright pink, which I'm going to use. I've had a pretty lazy day, to be honest. However, I've edited, honestly, maybe 10 videos. I actually had to stop myself from posting them because the spam is real. No one can be that interested in my life. But they're fun for me. I also actually have a blog that I made last year, and I've got loads about diabetes on there, as well as some travel guides from where I've been to. This morning, I had a bit of a motivation streak to get the blog back up again, but I think I was really into the blog when I wasn't very confident just talking to the camera. If you know me, you know I'm actually quite introverted, but I was thinking I might start up the blog again. I was also considering just putting together everything I've gathered over the years about diabetes into like an ultimate guide sort of thing. It would be free to download because I don't really believe in making people pay to understand a health condition. I think that should be freely available, unless of course you are a personal trainer or whatever. I think that's a different story, but things like online guides, I think it's a bit predatory in my opinion, especially when there's such a community of people out there that are willing to just help each other out. So let me know what you think about that kind of thing. Fair play, people gotta make a living, but I think I'll just stick to making videos for free and blog for free. I even removed the ads on my blog website because they were triggering me, and I thought, if they're triggering me, how can I make anybody stay on my website? So that's 2 layers of nail varnish done. I'm going to do a little pattern. I've got a box of old cheap nail varnish that I used to do patterns, but I forgot to bring it over here. So we're just going to sit for a minute, or just risk it. Thing is, I know I've got loads in here, but they're all at least 3 to 4 years old and not the best. They're good for all my little designs. I think I'll just go for a little white flower using my Primark £1 white nail varnish. Let's go for a little blue middle. I'm going to be 4-leaved flowers because that's what I've done. I used to be left-handed as a child, and my mum stopped that. So, you know what? That's pretty symmetrical to me. This is such a random video. And a wee blue centre. I migrated a bit. You know what? They're kind of cute. Whatever people do.